Teagan, I've got your 5.02 ASCII program here. Great job. Full credit. I will give you a tip or two. Just point out one or two things, just help you in your programming skills. Let's look at it. Okay, I copied it and pasted it. Of course, when it did it, it lost a lot of your indentation. So I had to fix that just because it doesn't copy and paste and keep that. But so I've kind of taken some of the spaces out where I can see everything here on the screen. You have your quote. You have an empty list called code message. You did the loop and the append and to where you converted all of those characters, which is great. And then you got this loop right here to print it. So let's run this. So there's your encoded message. Now, I will say this is kind of how they showed to do it in our lesson. I like to simplify that. We don't really need a loop to print it since you have code message right here. We can change this to just, delete that and just say print code message. And then it'll actually do it kind of like it shows the example. See, it puts it in the brackets and the commas and everything that way because it just prints the list, and that's what the list looks like. So it doesn't matter. Yours was fine. I'm just saying it's even simpler just to do one line of print right there without having to do that whole loop. And then I saw this line right here, and you have all of this, 65, 110, 110. That's really not necessary. I can delete this whole line. Let me delete that. And you're like, oh, wait a minute, but I have to decode. Yeah, you've already got this list. It's right up here. You saved it as code message. So all we do is change this loop to look at code message now. So instead of looking at this message that I just deleted, let's use the ASCII code we've already created. We just created this list. So we'll go through that list. And then when I run it, look, there it is. And the universe that I love you. Just go through code message that you've already created instead of having to type that whole line yourself. Now, did it work your way? Absolutely. But here's the big thing. What if I want to change my message? What if I want to put a new message here? With the way you had it, you'd have to go change all those ASCII numbers that I deleted. Oh, right there, yeah. You'd have, but with this program, okay, here's the new one. Here's the new ASCII. And what if I want to put a new message here? Because I'm using the same ASCII code that I'm creating up here, I don't have to change that if I change the message. So otherwise, it's great. Nothing wrong with the way you did it. Just giving you some tips to think about just to improve your programming skills. So since you already had a list of ASCII characters, no need to put a line in there with all of that again because you already had it. So, and again, if you wanted to change it, it would require a lot more work the way you had it because you'd have to copy and paste all those new ASCII numbers in there every time you change the message instead of just changing the message. So, but good job. I'll get this feedback to you. See you in class.